I'm trying. One second. Oh. Okay. My name is Luna. I'm an 8th grader, and this poem is called Mouth to Mouth. Seeing her in the hall, a pink and orange sunrise, but you don't really know her at all. By my side is where she strides, with great pride, my ride or die, washing away your words like the tide, trying to hide the fact that those words sting just a little bit like salt water in eyes. She was trying to explore the vast, open ocean, finding things like hate, love, depression, those kinds of emotions, not knowing how deep, dark, and scary it could be, but it's okay. She'd always have me. She didn't want to sink, didn't want to be anchored, but when people started to call us lesbians, that kind of sank her. Just a little more weight on top of her shoulders. It scared me some nights I wouldn't be there to hold her. Taking out the bubbles of oxygen, struggling to breathe, the water in this ocean has never felt so cold, sinking deep. She found herself alone at the bottom with no life preserver to hold. I wanted to tell her I'd been there before, and I used to feel like cutting, but I knew the blood would only make the sharks start coming, and I'd be stuck running. Running in water doesn't work. It made me tired mentally and physically. My arms and legs hurt. I just didn't want her to hold her breath like I did. I wanted her to breathe because bottling in these words that I would receive was getting harder by myself. From 4th grade till now, I just wanted to show you that to everyone above you on the food chain, you don't have to bow down. You are no lesser because of how their foggy goggles perceive us. Well, how should we cope with the way that they treat us? They wouldn't dare take a dip in our water. Even as the temperature rose and got hotter, they never came into our pool that was free of chlorine. Our water won't burn your eyes. So open them! But they would rather be numbed up by some morphine and be ignorant to what their eyes mean. Because when people did open them, they saw that I held her hand, and you see, that was quite gay. But had you gone through what she did the other day? Her grandma died, she passed away, and I'm not good with words, so what the hell was I supposed to say? Then to show that I was there with her at the bottom, holding her hand because I was trying to pull her up. But they called us lesbians one more time. The pressure of the water all pushing down, feeling alone even when people surround. And she couldn't take it. Anna screamed, water filling her lungs, harder to breathe, her ribs collapsing. Trying to bring her to the edge of the sea, couldn't even tell if her heart was beating. With little to no hesitation, I started to perform this operation, but all I heard were vibrations of people's laughter mocking me. You still can't see? Then my friend here is trying to survive, and this can't be fixed with incisions by knives. Why can't you guys strive to do something better with your low lives? When I knelt down by her side, chills up my spine, had to put her lips on mine to pump out your sour words, bitter like wine, but all your immature, young minds saw two girls kissing. But one piece was missing. I'm sorry, I am dissing you if you can't figure out after this whole poem of me bitching that I was just trying to be a good friend. What if at the bottom of the ocean was the end? You can't just pretend you weren't listening. I was trying to resuscitate her after all. She was my wife. When your words made the way to her ears, they also slit her throat with a knife. I was just trying to love her, when she couldn't even love herself. And if that means being called a lesbian, well, I wouldn't do it for anyone else.